T.J. Couisnard will inbound the four out there who could potentially get fouled are Karen Bradley, Matt Breyer, Sean O'Geary, and Kyle Wilson. And Couisnard having trouble getting it in, does to Karen Bradley, and they're just all over him. Finally called the foul. That was on the street. That would have led to an arrest, and John Brady's upset that a foul was called as Karen will shoot another 1-and-1.
Isn't it amazing how purple-colored glasses can affect anybody's sight? I mean, that was about as blatant a foul as you've seen all game, and somehow that turned into a disgruntled group of fans.
It was called on Lazar, which will be his fourth, 9th team foul, so it's another 1-and-1. So again, Karen's got to make them both to make it a two-possession game. Only a second and 4/10 ticked off, so 13.6 seconds left. This is the big one. The front end is huge, and he puts it up and gets it. Nothing but net. Has he been something down the stretch? Karen Bradley, 5 big points, a huge defensive rebound, and now he can make it a 4-point game, and does.
Unbelievable.
It's like he had absolutely no thought about that one at all as he dropped it in there. A 30-second timeout, this time taken by Wichita State to set their defense, but they're up 4 with 13.6 seconds left. So the big thing now is just to try to make LSU take as much time as possible to get a shot. Obviously, LSU is going to have to hurry and force something because even if they make a 3, they've got to have another possession.
Certainly, Mike. And interesting substitution. Looks like Wendell Freedom just checked in for Wichita State, probably for defensive purposes, even to foul perhaps. Well, perhaps not foul with 10 team fouls, but Wichita State, again, still has 1 timeout. Coach Turgeon and these Sharkers have done a great job managing this game down the stretch. And as long as they can force LSU to utilize some time on this particular possession and go in and rebound it, they should have this game well in hand.
And Karen Bradley making both of those free throws on the 1-and-1 situations has now pushed it to a point where if LSU needs to foul again, if they score, everything's 2 shots from now on for Wichita State. Damian Mason pushing it up the floor. 1-on-1 against Freedom. Can't get by him. Ball comes loose. And they're going to call a cheap foul on Wendell Freedom. Oh, wow. 7.6 seconds left, and they call a foul on Freedom, and I'm not sure he even reached for that ball. It looked like Mason just kind of lost the handle on it on a crossover, but it will be 2 shots for Damian Mason, so he can cut it to 2 with still 7.6 seconds left.
And Damian has yet to shoot a free throw on the season coming into this game, so it'll be interesting to see how he responds with a little bit of pressure.
Needs to make them both to cut it to 2. First one's up and off.
Missed it.
So it will stay a situation where LSU will need at least a 3 to tie. Ryan Martin comes out, O'Geary's in. It's going to be Wilson, Couisnard, O'Geary, Bradley, and Breyer. The same 5 that were in a moment ago for the best free throw shooting team possible out there, and Mason with 1 more try. 7.6 seconds remaining. Free throw is up. It's good this time, so it's a 3-point game. Wichita State inbounding. O'Geary has it, works up the sideline. Foul by Mason with 6.1 seconds to go. And again, Sean O'Geary, like Kyle Wilson, a tremendous free throw shooter, but cold on the day shooting the ball. And so he's going to have to find that normal touch as he goes to the line with a chance to pretty much put this one away. And Glenn Davis just tried to bother him with something said as he walked by.
Well, that's what you would expect out of your All-American player, trying to get every advantage he can.
First of 2 rolls off. But it is still a 3-point lead, so this one is still just as big. If he makes this one, even a 3-point basket by LSU does not tie it up.
And watch for Coach Turgeon. If this goes in, watch Coach Turgeon with a substitution to slow that ball down so they just can't get it out and run.
Nailed it. Sean O'Geary with a big free throw. He hasn't had a good day, but a big free throw there. Makes it a 4-point game with 6.1 seconds. And Wichita State looks like it's going to use its last timeout. This will be a full, so we will break away and come back to end this one. The Shockers up 4 with 6 seconds to go at LSU. 6.1 seconds to go here at the Pete Maravich Assembly Center in Baton Rouge. Wichita State with a 57-53 lead over 6th-ranked LSU. The Tigers with the ball. Obviously, they need a 3 or at least a very quick basket. They don't have any timeouts left. Mason throws it up court to Davis. He takes the 3, and it's no good, and that's the ball game. Wichita State has beaten a top 10 team on the road for the first time in almost 30 years. You have to go back to the win over eventual national champion Marquette in Milwaukee in 1977. And Wichita State goes to 4-0 with a 57-53 win at 6th-ranked LSU. What a victory for this Shocker program, and we will be back for the Preferred Health postgame show.